In 1824, Gibbons and Ogden fought for train rights in New York waterways. The state was in favor of Ogden and the federal government was in favor of Gibbons. When the case went to the Supreme Court, John Marshall ruled in favor of Gibbons!
The significance of this case was that it defined the powers between the federal government and state government.
I'll trade you Fluffy for Snuggle Buns.
Oh, okay. I'll trade you Lizzie for Sneaky.
Sneaky?
Yes, I like
Yeah,
Sneaky. Yes, I got
okay.
Sneaky. I got
I'll trade you a Gyarados for a Slowbro.
Yeah, sure, I guess. What about a Charmander? What would you give me for a Charmander?
I have a Kadabra. Nah, no? How about an unknown?
No, I have so many of them.
No, how about a Porygon?
Ew, no.
Your Pokemon are ew.
My Pokemon are ew.
Your Pokemon are very ew.
What do you think you're doing?
Trading Pokemon cards.
Who gave you permission to?
The principal?
Well, I'm saying that you don't have permission to do this.
And who do you think you are telling us not to?
I'm your teacher.
Well, they can trade Littlest Pet Shops.
That's because I gave them permission.
And why can't we?
Because.
It's so unfair.
It's unfair!
The principal told us.
Gosh!
Wow.
Well, no.
You're so unfair!
So what's the problem?
Well, Gibbons was trading Pokemon cards, and I didn't give her permission to.
Well, I think it's fine. I gave her permission.
I said she couldn't because she's in my classroom all day.
Well, Ogden was trading Littlest Pet Shop, and I didn't give him permission.
Well, I told him that he could, so it's okay.
But it's my school.
But he's in my classroom all day.
Your class is in my school. I'm your boss.
Okay, we're taking this to the superintendent.
Good afternoon, Superintendent Marshall.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Superintendent Marshall.
Good afternoon. Sit. Now, tell me what the problem is here.
Well, I let Ogden trade his Littlest Pet Shops, but I didn't allow Gibbons to trade his Pokemon cards.
I gave Gibbons permission to trade her Pokemon cards.
But I believe that they're closer to me because they're in my classroom.
Her classroom is in my school.
My classroom, my rules.
I'm your boss.
Okay, wait. I think that she has the point here. I think that she should figure out what the students should or should not be doing during recess.
Mm-hmm. I should.
I'm awesome.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye.
Would you like to trade for a Goldeen?
For what?
I don't know. What do you have?
What about a Geodude?
Okay.
Do you guys like trading Pokemon cards now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll trade you Fluffy for Snuggle Buns.
Yes, I'll trade you Lizzie for Snuffles. How exciting is this?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, do you want a Gyarados?
I don't know. What do you want for it?
Whatever you have. What do you have?
I have a Magikarp.
Yeah, I'll trade you.
Okay.
Well, that was such a great trade. My
I know.
Magikarp is going to evolve into a Gyarados.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think that works with this.
Hey.
Yeah, it does work.
Hello. Excuse me, but what do you think you're doing?
We're trading Pokemon cards.
Who gave you permission to
The
do this?
principal,
The principal?
the person who has authority over you.
Well, I see that you can't do this.
Well, they're trading Littlest Pet Shops.
Oh, yeah.
That's because I gave them permission.
Why'd you give them permission?
Because.
Fine.
This is so unfair!
I'm
I'm
going to-
suing you! What?
Stop it! Stop it! Yeah, you touched my nose! Are you recording this?
Maybe.
It's your fault.
So what's the problem here?
Well, Gibbons was trading Pokemon cards when I didn't give her permission to.
Well, I gave her permission.
Well, I told her that she couldn't because she's in my classroom.
Well, did you give Ogden permission to
Yes.
trade Littlest Pet Shop?
Yes.
But I didn't, and your classroom is in my school.
Well, I spend more time with them.
But again, I am your boss.
Oh my god, Kaylee! She's almost banged her head on the chair.
What did she do?
She tripped her own foot. Close.
Is she okay?
Why is she on the floor? So much.
That's bad karma for making fun of Cooper when he fell down.
Tripped over the laptop cord.
I look up and I can't find her.
Ew.
Grayson, did you get that?
Yeah.
You don't.
Did you really?
I didn't get you falling.
Good afternoon, Superintendent.
Good afternoon.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, Superintendent Marshall.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. And tell me, what's the problem here?
Well, I let Ogden trade Littlest Pet Shop, but I didn't allow Gibbons to trade Pokemon cards.
But I gave Gibbons permission to trade Pokemon cards.
And I feel that they shouldn't. Well, I should take care of the rules because they're in my classroom.
Her classroom's in my school.
Oh.
It only makes sense.
Okay, well,
Her students are my students too.
she has a point.
No, she doesn't.
I think that Mr. Gosh,
Good afternoon, Superintendent Marshall.
good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Superintendent.
Good afternoon. Now sit. Tell me what the problem is between you two here.
Well, I let Ogden trade his Littlest Pet Shop, but I didn't allow Gibbons to trade their Pokemon cards.
I gave Gibbons permission to trade his Pokemon cards.
I know, but
I'm a she, not a he. You called me a he.
good afternoon, Superintendent.
Good afternoon. Give me Scott.
Oh, it's fun.
Give me Scott.
Good. Oh, no. Fine, I want Scott.
Ow! Ow!
Ow.
Be nice to each other. You hit me with Scott.
I played the principal. Wait, no, I can't say that.
I didn't get it, don't worry. I was really trying to, though.
End it.
Mr. Sandman.
Sound check.
Mr. Sandman. In 1824, Gibbons and Ogden fought for trading rights in New York waterways. The state was in favor of Ogden, and the federal government was in favor of Gibbons. When the case went to the Supreme Court, If I don't care to tell me a joke, Dan Ridge, Elk, or tell me a joke, please, Tosh. Are you videotaping this?
Okay, just sound check it, Ransom. You don't have to sing, just read it out loud or something.
I have a foot in my face.
The significance of this case was that it defined the...
I'm the superintendent who represented John Marshall in the video. I ruled in favor of Gibbons. I also played a part as one of the traders.
I'm the teacher, and I represent the state who supported Ogden.
I represent the federal government by ironically playing the principal.
It's funny because it's
You
true.
can't do that, I did that.
I'm Ogden, and I'm supported by the state, but I lost.
I'm Gibbons. I was supported by the federal government, and I won!
I'm Ransom Palmer, and I like Littlest Pet Shop.
That's Scott. He's a tiger.
That's Pikachu. He's a Pikachu.